Good morning, YouTube. It is Sunday. It is 4:54 in the morning. We just took our blood glucose and blood pressure, both of which are well in range. Blood glucose was 82. Blood pressure was 132/63. So in good spots on both of those. And now we're getting ready to take our check-in pictures. First things first, we are having some water in our morning drink. So this lovely homeless person over here.
Yeah.
We do 4 ounces of the aloe inner fillet. We fill the top off with water, half teaspoon of IP6, 20 grams of glutamine, and a scoop of electrolytes. On rest days, I'll also throw creatine and taurine in there, but since it's training day, we already have that in the intra workout ready to roll. We're probably gonna train after 2 meals today. We're gonna head over to Muscle Factory here shortly after we dive into this coffee. It is the mint chocolate chip ice cream flavor by Bones. Very yummy. Yeah. Just top it off with water and ice. And then you have your powders in there, but that's it. So I will post up maybe some check-ins if I don't hate the way they look. We'll see. Coffee just finished up. We'll have coffee. We have a little podcast. We've been watching the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, so we'll hang here for a bit and then head out, go smash 25 minutes on the incline treadmill. I'm gonna do some abs, probably just planks and leg lifts today. 2 or 3 sets there, and then we're gonna hit a 20-minute sauna session, be back here, shower, meal 1, nap, and then we will wake up, have our pre-workout meal, thank you darling, and go hammer.
Deadpool-less.
Yeah, honey, you didn't put any electrolytes or anything in here, did you?
I just put water.
And I said yes, plus the powders.
Oh.
That's why it says 4 ounces of aloe, 20 grams of glutamine, half teaspoon of IP6. So as she's reading through the fasted drink, she gets 4 ounces of aloe and just water and just skips all of this.
Because I heard you tell them we have electrolytes in the inner fillet or the intra, so it's like, okay, cool. I don't have to add that.
Yeah, I have the creatine and the taurine in the intra.
Coffee. All right, 28 grams.
That tasted like shit, if anyone was wondering. So we're gonna add IP6, glutamine, and electrolytes, then drink that, then have the coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll show you a little bit of the sauna, and then yeah, we'll be back for push day later. So we are back from the gym. I just showered, and we hit the sauna. We did cardio, we did mobility, and now we're having meal 1. We have 350 grams of egg whites, some spinach, 1 mini bell pepper, and then 165 grams of cream of rice, and 100 grams of blueberries. And then I also get 4 whole eggs on top of that, and a half a teaspoon of pink salt. So my first meal is my biggest meal of the day, a little over 1,000 calories. I want to say it's a little over 140 grams of carbs, 70 grams of protein, and 20 or 21 grams of fat. So I'm gonna have this. We're gonna watch a little bit of Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and take a fat nap. And I'll see you back for the pre-workout meal, and then we're gonna go smash some chest, and we'll head up Trader Joe's. We're gonna get a couple things: 99.1 ground turkey to make the ground turkey patties, some fresh dill for the whole eggs tomorrow morning. I'm gonna give that a shot, see how that tastes. Some asparagus and some green dragon sauce. But meal 1 better go down. Come here. I didn't have it. Okay, so incline hammer strength is done. We progressed by 2.5 on either side and matched reps on both sets, so good progression there. We went up to 115 instead of 110 on dumbbell, dropped 2 reps, but it was a better control in the negative, more stretching and flexing the chest, so I was okay with it. Dropped back to hundreds and did 11, so we progressed by 5 pounds in a rep there, and now we're on the Paramount pec deck. So really just focusing on a good contraction, making sure that we're dragging that weight out of the hole with our pecs, keeping as much blood as we can here. We're gonna do 2 sets, about 12 to 15 reps. Then we'll do a stretch set where I just hold in a stretch for about 30 to 45 seconds. Then we'll go into a classic DC stretch with a dumbbell. We'll probably do 35s or 40s for 45 seconds there. Then we'll move over into shoulders where we have dumbbell military and dumbbell side laterals. The last set of pec deck here, and we'll move into shoulders after our DC stretches. Cover. Yep. Get it ready. Perfect. Yep, get me. 2. Perfect. All right, so dumbbell military is done. We're now gonna move over to dumbbell lateral raise. We got 3 sets there. Just make sure we get a full set to the bottom, and we're initiating that movement with that lateral delt, not getting trappy, not using the rhomboids, nothing like that. So full dead stop, crunch down the abs to allow the full stretch too, to keep constant tension, and you find that little groove. So we got 3 sets here, then we're on the triceps. All right, that's the lift. So I didn't show you any tricep exercises, but we did 3 sets of rope extensions, 2 sets of skull crushers, and then a muscle round of a straight bar tricep push down, which is pretty much you're taking 3 deep breaths in between. You're doing 5 rounds of 4 reps. You pick a weight you can do for 15 to 20 reps. And then on that 6th set, you go to failure. So I did 5 sets of 4, and that 6th set, we got what, 5 reps? I think so. We did a DC stretch on the triceps, overhead dumbbell extension, 40-pound dumbbell for 45 seconds. Now we're gonna go hit up Trader Joe's, get some 99 1-ground turkey, couple other things, having our post-workout shake. So this is 2 scoops of whey isolate and 100 grams of carbs from Carbolin powder, so just rice and potato. We'll throw this in our agua, shake it up, hit TJ's, and we'll show you what we got from Trader Joe's. But real quick, we got some new stuff. So if you're in the Tempe area, you go to Muscle Factory. This is I got a white strainer here, and then we got a new hat. So fancy. I think that's all I got, but time to recover. Oh yeah, I'll take some hand sanitizer from the Gym Cooties.
Now, here's the thing, like, am I as hard, look like a bodybuilder right now? Probably not. I mean, it's still pretty big, but definitely body composition's not the way it would be with less so much care. But anyway, I decided to turn up the juice, pun intended, on little bits this past week. I'm getting myself laughing from dad jokes, but I decided to turn things up a little bit, and I have gone to 150 milligrams of test out here. I'm trying to think, 125 milligrams.
Okay, so B's in the shower and I am in charge of making his turkey burgers. So I'm gonna kind of show you a little bit, the lighting's awful, a little bit of the process of how it's done. So grab a bowl, ground turkey, non-stick pan. I'm gonna use paprika, garlic, pepper, and this no salt because we're not adding any salts to the burger.
And they're delicious.
They're delicious. So I'm gonna pause recording and set everything up and then show you how it's done. All right, so I've got the ground turkey in here. So really, I don't have a way of measuring. I just kind of measure from the heart, right? I just want to make sure that I've got enough seasoning that when we go in and we grind up everything or mash everything, that it's enough to coat. So I've got the no salt. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of the garlic in there. A little of the paprika. Might not be able to do the ground pepper with one hand. Obviously, you want to make sure you're doing clean hands or gloves if you don't like the texture, but we're going to mash up everything. 2 of these packs should yield about 8 burgers. So once you're done mixing everything, you're going to just kind of form 8 symmetrical round patties, and then we're going to just transfer them to our nonstick pan. I would highly recommend one of these to make sure the temp is cooked all the way through, and that's pretty much it. I've got all of the meat sectioned out, and then like I said, it should equate to about 8 burgers. I'm just kind of mushing it down, you know, so I got a good size, and then you just lay it in the pan. And so I will put about 4 at a time and just slow cook it. And just check the temp to make sure we're reaching that 165 temp. And that's really it. We're not putting anything else in here. It's just really simple. Just
Use the lid to cook them?
Yeah, so we're gonna put the lid to kind of help trap in that heat. But it usually, it cooks pretty quickly, so it doesn't take a whole lot. And that is it. Easy turkey burgers.
And we'll show you the finished product. But that is what we got at Trader Joe's. We got the 91 turkey to make the burgers. We got our Green Dragon hot sauce, some navel oranges. I am showered. I've had my post-workout shake. We're gonna hydrate and just kind of rest and recover for the rest of the day. Besides making those burgers. And then the one last thing is I got this painting, which we put up, and we need to put up boba. So we're gonna get rid of those. Well, we're gonna move them to the kitchen or somewhere else. But we gotta put up boba. And then we're also gonna make a Batmobile. Look at this thing. We got Joker, Two-Face, and Batman with the Batmobile. So that's wrapped up. That's push day. That's Sunday. The cardio, sauna. It's now just rest and recover, and then I will post again tomorrow or Tuesday with an updated plan once Tommy shoots me over what we're gonna do. God bless you. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a wonderful rest of your February.